Hi, I'm Maddie, and I am representing Legal ID today. Diversity in our legal system is critical for fairness and equity. Without acknowledging cultural differences, we risk perpetuating injustice. This is a quote from Gillian Triggs, the former president of the Australian Human Rights Commission, and it perfectly reflects the focus of our group, Legal ID. Gender equality and cultural diversity aren't just buzzwords. They're fundamental to ensuring justice and fairness in the legal system. Diverse perspectives lead to better decision making and more equitable outcomes. When we talk about gender equality, we're looking at representation and opportunities for everyone, regardless of gender. And when it comes to cultural diversity, it's about bringing in voices from various backgrounds to enrich the legal discourse. This is crucial in a field that shapes the laws and policies of our society. Given that our group's focus only started this year, we had many decisions to make. Our group spent a significant amount of time carefully curating our goals and intentions and deciding on how we could best assist our fellow law students in their future pathways. We decided to create a podcast where we could interview a variety of guest speakers from different backgrounds and with different roles within the legal professional. Throughout the last few months, we recorded 2 podcast episodes with Alyssa Trafford, Tessie Chang, and Jerome Martin, industry professionals from Allens and Clayton Utz, respectively. And we learned about their journey advocating for cultural diversity, gender equity, and inclusivity in the legal field. We also created an interactive website with extensive resources where students can find up-to-date legal articles and media releases which inform and educate everyone on diversity issues in the law. Further, our social media team created an Instagram and Twitter page where we can share updates on our progress and other quick and informative content which is easy to access and follow in the midst of the business of law school. Whilst it is clear to us that there is a lot of work currently being done in the corporate sector across Australia, obviously there is far more to go. We want to ensure that students joining the legal workforce have been provided with the information to know where to go in the event that they experience or witness discrimination in the workplace. Further, through our interview with Jerome, one thing that was really interesting was how he highlighted that often those with diverse backgrounds bear the responsibility of educating those around them on the issues faced by diverse legal practitioners and the lack of equality that still exists. We intend to take some of this burden off the shoulders of diverse practitioners, as well as providing others with the skills and knowledge to be able to educate those around them. Next year, we hope to expand the range of voices that we hear from in our podcast. We hope to have guests with Indigenous Australian backgrounds, as well as addressing further and more complex challenges in the law, such as intersectionality. Further, we plan on launching a monthly newsletter where we share news articles and information on diversity and programs within different law firms to provide students with information to prepare for clerkships and their future careers. We plan to incorporate more information from the law faculty and the LSS within this newsletter to reach as many law students as possible. Beyond this, we hope to run an in-person event which will mimic the format of our podcasts and invite diverse legal professionals from various backgrounds to present their experiences with diversity and inclusion in the law. This will allow students to more directly engage with these industry professionals and ask questions about specific topics and challenges which they face or have faced. In conclusion, as we foster diversity in the legal system, we can use the grant to build our programs next year, empowering this future generation of legal professionals.
It's a very important initiative what you're doing, so well done on that and congratulations to you and your team. When you are putting out this information, when you're trying to foster a community that is talking about some really important and really difficult subjects and topics, I'm assuming that you will also invite people in to share their experiences, but you may get some students or even just peers listening to podcasts coming to you with potentially some difficult situations that they're facing into, or they might be opening up about their own challenges. So I'm assuming that when you lean in and you're offering this very emotive community, you're going to get some feedback and you might even get some people voicing up about their own experiences. So how do you guys plan to address those concerns or those, experiences that people might be bringing to you? Like, do you feel well equipped enough to direct them to the right resources or people who can assist what they're going through?
Yeah, so that was part of our plan with the website and social media platforms specifically. We have resources available there for students who are struggling, who face discrimination, or who feel that they identify with stories that we are sharing through our podcast. And it was really important that everyone in our group be well educated to share those resources and familiar with each of them. And that's kind of the goal, is to equip more law students with the resources to provide help to other law students who may not be familiar with those resources.
Amazing. And do you find that you've had some good feedback, or you've basically been able to make that connection between a podcast episode or a post? Are you finding the engagement and the feedback you're getting back is really touching a note with your listeners or subscribers?
Yeah, I think so. It's really interesting. Like, we learned a lot from the guests that some of us didn't expect. A lot of people in our team have different backgrounds and different experiences. So it was really interesting to hear, particularly from Jerome, who, as I said, he shared that often he feels that he bears the responsibility to share this. So we found it important to take some of that responsibility off of the shoulders of diverse practitioners. And oftentimes students are really passionate, particularly this generation, I think, about diversity and inclusion. But our podcast, particularly, it aims to equip students with the language to fight against discrimination that they might not have, or feel that they have the ability to articulate these issues properly to uneducated or uninformed people in their workplace.
Great. Thank you so much.